I think when we look at digital banking, the future of banking right now, I think the biggest risk in the industry today is complacency. I think the whole situation where there is so much to do that we sometimes get buried in the to-dos and don't do anything. And I think when we look at what needs to be done, first and foremost, we need to work with our data. We need to use our data to build better digital account opening experiences. We need our data to build better overall ongoing experiences to help the customer in their journey with financial services and outside financial services. And I think if you're a smaller company, the first thing you want to do is really get to know your customers and let the customers know that you know them and you can help them. And I think if you're a larger company, or even some of the smaller companies, your next step is, what is my role going to be in the new banking ecosystem? Because if I don't make that determination, I could be on the outside looking in to an Amazon, a Google, a Facebook, or an Apple. I could be in a situation where I haven't digitized the business enough, I don't know my customers enough, and I don't know my products enough to make it an experience that's good for the digital consumer. Whether if you're in Finland, in the Nordic countries, in Europe, or anywhere in the world right now, when you're looking at digital banking, it is more than just a good digital interface on a mobile phone or on a tablet or in an online banking experience. What you really have to do is get to the core and realize that you have to be device agnostic. You can't build things just for the phone, just for the watch, or just for the platform on your desk. What you really have to do is build a digital bank from the inside out. You have to look at digital processes. A good example is in lending. It's very easy to build a good lending product, but can you really restructure the internal operations so that you're continually offering a consumer a communication as to what their available line of credit is day to day, based on not only their needs, but what their credit scores are or what their ability to repay is. So it's really a transition from responding to the customer to building a digital bank that will proactively serve the customer. And by that, you have to look at what these other organizations are doing, and not other financial institutions. You really have to look and say, how can I digitize the organization from the inside? And I'll tell you, we see a lot of organizations that talk a good game. The challenge right now is, can you actually implement against that plan in such a way that'll make it better for the consumer and make your bank successful?